Well, we're in Christopher Flynn's local shop here in the village of Rhode, where young Nipper Kerrigan is getting a pound of lean steak here for tomorrow's dinner off Christo. Christo, could I have a chat with you for a moment there before you? Who is one of the top sponsors, of course, for Rhode GA, and of course a great supporter. Christo, you're of course from Ballinabreckie in the County Meath. They haven't you converted here in Rhode yet, no?
No, not yet anyway.
Sunday's county final against Ferbane. It's a big task for them. How do you see them faring out?
I think they have a good chance to win this. They've rolled the great tradition anyway, like now.
Of course, 18 county titles, bidding for their 19th.
Yeah, it's a long time since they won one, 75. But I think they'll do it this year, or I hope they will anyway.
Who would you think could be the match winners for them on Sunday now? What players would you look to bring back the Dowling Cup to Road?
Well, they old and the young. I think they're a great mixture. I think it'll be the 15 or 17, whatever subs they use. Jody Gunn and Benny Kerrigan. But I think they'll do it. It's going to happen. I never seen that like it, the atmosphere this year.
Yeah, certainly the village is very colourful at the moment, and I'm sure the topic of conversation all the week now and the rest of the week will be on Sunday's game.
Oh, it is, yeah. Not all football.
Yeah, of course, you're the right man for it, and you haven't played for the Bracks yourself. No successively at the Bracks, no.
No, not since day 5.
I believe they're in an under-21 title again this year.
Yeah, this is the third time I think they're in it now, so they might do it this time. This year, that's all that matters.
Yeah, your next door neighbours. Okay, Christopher, thanks very much for talking to us. I'll go across here to Nipper Kerrigan. Thanks very much. Nipper, of course, your brother Benny, selector on the team. How do you see them doing Sunday?
I think we'll do very well Sunday. The bet is in the league final by 2 points. I think we'll take it back by 2 points.
Well, that was a wet day. That was a wet day, if you remember me. Right. And the dry ball, I'd say, suit Road better. Would you?
It suit Road better, yeah. I think Road will win it.
You're quietly confident the Dowling Cup will be in Road here Sunday night?
Very confident, yeah.
Okay, Michael Kerrigan, thanks very much for talking to us. Thanks very much. Tommy Dial's premises here in the heart of Road, and I'm just going to have a chat here with Tommy Dial, who of course is one of the very generous sponsors of the Road GA Club. Tommy, Sunday's county final, how do you see it going?
I think we'll win. We're very hopeful at least, and we have the tradition of winning. Ferbane have 3 in a row, they're going for 4, and we think we're able to knock them out this time.
Well, of course, a lot of people say that they're unbeatable, but your no team is unbeatable, as awfully proved against Kerry in 82. Yeah. What can be the downfall, do you think, of the Ferbane side this year?
Age, probably, and their appetite must be going. They have 3 in a row, they're going for 4. And as you say, like Kerry, somebody has to beat them. Rhode are young, most of them under 21. They have the speed, and we're a dry day.
Up on the field tonight there, just watching them training there under Jody Gunning, they certainly look very sharp and fit indeed. Who would you look to on the day to be potential match winners for the Road men?
Well, of course, our Johnny Mooney being the class footballer he is, we'd have to look to Johnny. And most of the young fellas have all got medals of various over the grades over the years, and they have enough experience to go ahead and win. The older players will give them that bit of a boost. They all already have a championship medal, and they know what it's all about in final day.
Well, Tommy, I'm sure that all timepiece will be abandoned, let's say, on Sunday night if the Dowling Cup is back here in Rhode.
I'd imagine it'll be the early hours.
Okay, Tom. Thanks very much. I'll move along to the lads here. Who have I here beside me?
Oh, Dan Sheeran.
Dan Sheeran. You're a road man out and out, Dan, yeah?
Run out now, yes.
You go along to the final Sunday, yeah?
We'll have to go to the final. We'll have to get flags and everything ready for it.
Yeah, you're certainly getting into the spirit of things now at the moment.
Oh, we're getting ready at the moment.
And it's early in the week.
Oh, we'll have to get ready in time.
Okay, I'll run along. I'll go along here to Tom Gary. Tom, of course, known as the Rock here in Rhode. And Ferbane Sunday, Tom, a big stepping stone for Rhode. Do you think they can take them?
I think so. 5 or 6 points.
You're going for a big score?
Well, big score, yeah.
Who do you think can be match winners for them on Sunday?
Well, plus as Tommy said, Mooney there and Danny Lee, they're playing great, and 3 or 4 other young lads like this is playing well like at the present moment.
Well, there's a great atmosphere here around the village at the moment, Tom. Plenty of flags, plenty of colour.
Ah, yeah, well, sure. It's so long since we won, like we want to get her back here Sunday.
Yeah. Okay, Tom. Road by 5 or 6 points, you say. Okay, Tom, Gary, thanks very much for talking to us. Down, relaxed, having a pint of Guinness here in Tommy Dials is Jim Nolan. Is that right, Jim? heading up to the county final on Sunday.
That's right. Rhode be about 3 or 4 pints, we hope.
You fancy Rhode?
Yeah, fancy Rhode.
They're a young side. Ferbane have slowed up a bit in the last year or so, especially this year. Looking at them, they're not the side they were seemingly. They've slowed up a bit.
Yeah, and I'd say their appetite has probably gone a little bit, and Rhode, it's 14, 15 years ago since they won a final, so they're very hopeful that they're going to bring this one off.
So you expect to see the Dowling Cup here in the village on Sunday night?
I shall be back home here at Swanton here Sunday night.
Okay, Jim Nolan, thanks very much for talking to us. Enjoy the final on Sunday. We're back here in Tommy Dials, the famous Johnny Collins. Johnny, you're going up to Sunday's county final?
Oh, yeah.
Hoping for a Rhode victory?
Oh, God, of course. God, I'd say we all win it anyway.
You wouldn't hear anything else, no?
No, couldn't see it.
The Dowling Cup won't go back to the Shannon side, it'll be back here in Rhode.
Well, it's time for it anyway.
And you'll enjoy the celebrations on Sunday night, I suppose, win, lose or draw.
Aye, Monday and Tuesday night as well.
Okay, Johnny, thanks very much. Okay, with me here, same namesake as myself, Sean Donoghue. And Sean, looking forward to the county final on Sunday?
Oh yeah, very enthusiastic about it on Sunday, yes.
Getting into the spirit of things already now?
Oh yeah, going to Tyler Old Trust now for the cheering on Sunday, yes.
And you're confident of Rhode victory?
Oh, very confident, yes. Yes, going to do it this time.
Yeah, okay, Sean. I believe you're a good singer, so there's plenty of requests here for Daughley Rover. Would you like to give us a verse before we go? Okay, Sean, thanks very much.
A rover I have been, and a rover I will stay. But to the faithful county dear, I will return someday. Oh, Volya, how I miss you, and your header sent it there. Silently the peaceful Brosna call, your sons from far and near. Old Kinnety I long to see when the woodbines are in bloom, and stroll the fields around Ferbane, hear the wild birds in full tune. At Clonmacnoise I'll kneel to pray, on to Banagher I'll stray. With the fishermen I'll drink and hear of the ones that got away. Though dead or still in exile, our old friends I used to know, still I must pass through Killarty where great sportsmen are laid low. My Crahan Hill, I see you still, where in childhood I used play. And adieu to you, my Olshley bloom, sure I must be on my way. Pile the brown turf high upon the fire, bring the keggin from the barn. Let the blacksmith sing his rebel song, and the poacher tell his yarn. Come close, my friends and neighbours, fill your glasses to the brim, and we'll toast all the roadmen from the heathered hills and glens. Thank you.
It's a rendering of Daughley Rover, and I'm sure that'll be heard, I'd say, all next week. If Rhode wins.
Charlie and Sunday.
Rise and follow Charlie. Well, certainly the lads in great spirits here in Tommy Dials, and it's 5 days still to go to the county final. Thanks very much, lads. The champagne bottle here held behind the counter, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of that flowing from here to Crahan Hill if they win on some. Spacious hall here of the home of Johnny Owens. Johnny, of course, great Offaly and Rhode star of the 40s and 50s, and of course got the distinction of being named on the Offaly team of the century. Is that right, Johnny?
That's right, yeah. We were named last year.
What position were you?
I got left full back on it.
You remember, I suppose, football in Rhode when it was hard and tough. Has it changed much now since your day?
Oh, it has changed a lot, but you have the same commitment now as you had that time. Way back in the 1940s, you had a lot of players, but the emigration has created hell here at the moment now.
That is true, that is true. It's created hell everywhere, all over, throughout the country. And a person said to me only the other day that Rhode have as good a team across the water as they have at the present time here.
They would have a team across the water set up who will win a championship. That's the problem here at the moment. But I think they have a great chance of winning the championship this year anyway.
Yeah. Getting back to Sunday's game now, Ferbane, a big stumbling block on the way for any team at the moment. They hold a fantastic record. They haven't not been beaten since back in '84 sometime.
Well, they're a good team. They are a good team. Like, they're going for their third or fourth championship now in a row, and it takes a good team to win 3 in a row here in Offaly. But I think the road lads can win it. But it's going to take a hell of an effort now. They'll have to commit themselves for a full 60 minutes.
Jody Gunnan thinks that if they get stuck into it early and upset the Ferbane men, that could be a vital telling factor in the end of the game.
Well, it'll be a telling factor, but Ferbane is a very experienced side, and I think myself that they have more experience than Rhode. But Rhode has youth and they have experience.
That technical interruption there. But again, back to Sunday's game. Rhode played Ferbane in the league final, of course, this year already, and were beaten by 2 points. Were you at that game? You were?
I wasn't at the game, no. It's very seldom I get a chance to go to a match at the present time. It'll be away nearly every Sunday. But that's what I'm told. I'm told that they could have won it with a few positional switches that they could have won it.
Well, you'll be there on Sunday, I'm sure.
Oh, I'll be there Sunday, yeah. I'll be there Sunday shouting them on our either. Not up with that.
Well,
they'll have to commit themselves. Like. There's no point in them going to play for 10 minutes and rest then. They may get out and for 60 solid minutes if they want to beat Ferbane, I think. But I think they can do it.
Ferbane seem to be slowing up a lot. Like I was watching them this year now. Derry should have beaten them in Dangan, and Clara were a bit unlucky not to have beaten them in the semi-final. The youth of Rhode on the day could prevail for them.
Well, that's what I said. Like, if the youth commit themselves for the 60 minutes, I know the older lads will, the experienced lads will, but will the youth be able to do it? But I think they're good enough anyway to win it.
So you're quietly confident, Johnny, that the Dowling Cup will be here in the village on Sunday evening?
Well, I hope to see it driving down this way Sunday evening around 7 or 8 o'clock.
Okay, Johnny Owens, enjoy the final on Sunday, and thanks very, very much for talking to us here. Thank you.